Hey guys, welcome back to TechHook. I am Siddharth and today we are diving into the iPhone 16 and seeing how it compares to the 3-year-old iPhone 13, which I have been using as my primary device for a while now. Over the years, it's been a pretty solid phone for me, but there have been some interesting changes with the latest iPhone. Things like the camera button, Apple Intelligence and a more powerful camera system. So is this the year I finally take the plunge and upgrade? Before I answer that, do support us by subscribing to the channel. Now, just so you know, I have got the iPhone 16 Plus in hand today and not the smaller iPhone 16. But don't worry, the only difference is the screen size. So everything we talk about here applies to the regular iPhone 16 as well. First off, the iPhone 16 comes in at a starting price of 79,990 rupees, while the iPhone 13, which launched back in 2021, has seen a price drop and is now sitting at 40,999 rupees on Flipkart. Now the big upgrade in the iPhone 16 is its brain, the A18 Bionic chip. This new chip is built on 3nm tech and powers Apple Intelligence, making it run machine learning models way faster than the A15 chip found in both the iPhone 14 and iPhone 13. Despite being an older processor, the A15 still holds its ground, keeping the iPhone 13 snappy for most tasks and even heavy games running smoothly. Plus, it supports iOS 18, just like the iPhone 16 series, and it will continue receiving iOS updates for a couple more years. Speaking of Apple Intelligence, the iPhone 16 is built for it. We are talking about improvements to Siri, writing support, and even audio summaries. Sadly, the iPhone 13 can't fully take the advantage of these AI features because its chip doesn't support it. On the camera front, the iPhone 16 takes it up a notch with a 48MP main lens and a 12MP ultrawide. It's also great for capturing more light, which means better low-light photos. The iPhone 13 on the other hand features a 12MP main camera and 12MP ultrawide. In a photo comparison shootout, the iPhone 16 takes better photos with more detail, but the iPhone 13 still holds up pretty well even in low light. One of the new features on the iPhone 16 is the action button, which was first introduced in the iPhone 15 Pro series. This replaces the classic toggle switch and lets you set shortcuts for things like launching the camera or flashlight. It's a cool little touch, especially if you want more control over your phone's functions. Also, there's a new camera control button that makes adjusting settings while shooting easier. These are small but nice upgrades that give the iPhone 16 some extra functionality. And of course, the iPhone 16 has a USB-C port, which Apple introduced last year. If you have been using an iPhone with the Lightning port like the iPhone 13, this is a noticeable change. USB-C is just more universal at this point, so it makes the iPhone 16 feel more modern. You also won't get the dynamic island on the iPhone 13, which the iPhone 16 does have. But honestly, I don't think it's a huge deal breaker. Overall, the iPhone 16 is a solid upgrade from the iPhone 13. It's got a more powerful camera, new buttons, Apple Intelligence and one of the best chips available right now. Okay, so if you are someone who always wants the latest tech, the iPhone 16 is an easy choice. But as for me, I'm not planning to upgrade just yet. My iPhone 13 is still running great and I'm not particularly excited by the new AI or camera features. Waiting another year makes more sense for me. Plus, many of the iPhone 16's advanced features like Apple Intelligence are expected to roll out more fully in places like India next year. So the pressure to upgrade right now isn't really there for me or for others who might be in a similar situation. Well, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below which one you will be picking, the iPhone 16 or the older iPhone 13. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to TechHook for more tech reviews and updates.